Welcome back to Faith It Till You Make It, the podcast where faith meets entrepreneurship and business. If you are a first-time listener, I want to say welcome. This is a safe space where we discuss the role our faith plays into our daily decisions as business owners. Today we have an awesome topic, which if it's your first time, I feel like this is going to be some of the best information I've given about your business, is how paying the price that it costs to be a great business owner, to have a flourishing business is necessary. So today's topic is pay the price. And so we all have heard the saying, it costs to be the boss. But a lot of people don't understand what that really means. But a lot of times for you to get the business that you envision, you're going to have to pay the price. Now, whether that price be time, whether that price be money, or whether it be investing into resources in your community and the things you need. But either way, if you are going to be a great business owner with a business that is actually going to be sustainable and make money, you have to pay the price. So let's get into it. The first thing is resources. So paying the price means if you see a potential resource for your business that may be priced at $30. So let's give an example. A lot of times you'll see events where you can learn about how to get government contracts for your business, but the event may cost $30. Well, a $30 investment when you could potentially get $3 million in government grants is a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you do that? But I notice so many people are afraid to actually put the money up front and pay the price, and they'll just wait around and hope that someone will come teach them about government grants instead of go ahead and going through that workshop or accepting that resource, paying the money down and getting the information. And for me, I don't want that to be what's holding people back from the greatness that they can reach within their business. Pay the $30. Pay the price. Also, if you say you don't have $30, because honestly, there are business owners who are starting with no money, right? Okay, well, guess what? Go look at the free courses. What if the time is the price that you need to pay? So then go look at free resources. There are so many free courses online where you just give your email, download it, and you have to watch somebody's free course. Even that is an investment in your business where it's going to take you to a new level and it's going to teach you things that you didn't already know. And so I want you to invest in that. I want you to pay the price. If it's 30 minutes, set aside 30 minutes out of your time. We spend 30 minutes on Instagram just scrolling and being, bored or whatever. So take that time and invest it in watching a course. Watch it on YouTube. A lot of people ask me questions and they're like, well, how did you know the answer? Google is my best friend. You have to do your research. Sometimes all you have to do is just type what you're thinking in Google and it will lead you to different resources. It may take you a little bit of time and investment to vet those resources out, but it's worth it for you to get your business to the next level. And so when it comes to resources that can help you take your business further, I want you to pay the price. If you see an event that the SBA is hosting, if you see a big event that somebody in your community is hosting, or it's on Eventbrite or something like that, pay the price. It's worth it. Because whether or not you actually get some information, you may network with someone and that turns into a partnership or somebody that can give you another resource. And so it's worth it, but we have to get out of the mindset that everything has to be free. I'm pretty sure if you want to be $1 million business, let's take Target. Target is probably $1 billion company, right? Well, it takes millions to make that billion. But if you're scared to even spend $5 right now on your business, you're going to be scared to spend $100,000 when you finally make $1 million, because you're penny pinching. And we have to get away from that as business owner. If you're going to be a kingdom business owner, get away from penny pinching. Some investments you have to make now, but they are going to pay off later. But it's time for us to start paying the price that is set for us to get where we need to get in our business. Another thing is using other community members who have what you need and paying them the price listed. A lot of times, some people will say, well, let me see if I can find a discount, or let me see whatever. And I get it. I'm all for saving money, but there are some investments you're going to make in your business that are key, like a website, a professional logo, filing for your LLC, different things like that. Those are things that are investments you need to make. And if you're gonna make it, why not go ahead and pay the money up front than having to just create something now and later you're having to scrounge up and get that money because you're trying to apply for a grant and they're asking for, a professional website, they're asking for a logo and all these things, but you don't have it because you didn't want to invest in the front end. We don't want that. So go ahead. There are people in your community. I'm pretty sure it's people on Facebook, Instagram, people you follow that you can support by using the services they have that will help your business. And not asking for a discount, not asking for, okay, where can I find the cheapest? Because the cheapest is not always better. It's not always better. You want to pay for quality because that's where you see your business. You see your business as a quality business, which means you need to put a quality investment in it. And so if someone comes to you and say, hey, I can do X, Y, and Z, and you know it's everything that you need, pay the price. You are going to regret it later if you don't pay it now and later you're trying to figure out how you're going to get it done. Go ahead and while you have the money now, pay it. Do what you need to do to take your business further and don't penny pinch, because penny pinching businesses don't turn into billion-dollar businesses. And I'm just putting that out there. Another way you can pay the price is if you need to add something to your skill set to take your business to the next level. So say you need to pay to get an additional degree, or you need to pay to learn a trade, or you want to get a certification. I know a lot of people who may do say you're in finance, right? And you want to add on doing taxes during tax season. You see that can grow your business. Vet out tax certification programs and see where you can go, so that way you can be able to earn extra money and invest that money back into your business during tax time. It's a lot of people looking for honest people to do their taxes, and so if you can present that not only that you have a financial background, but also now that you can do someone's taxes, great. That investment, paying the price for the certification class, is going to take your business to the next level. Another thing is if you need to go get a license. I see a lot of people that are just naming themselves professional titles without the license in the background. For me, I don't want anybody to get sued. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. So my thing is pay the price to go get the professional license that you need. If you want to be a life coach and there may be a certification or something you can go get, go ahead and pay for the license, and so you can have the backing to say you actually have a certification to do what you're called to do. You're not just able to put your name on something and say you do something, but you have no backing or background. That may get you to some level, but it won't get you to the highest level that your business can be if you go ahead and legitimize your business by getting that certification or that license on the front end. That also goes for whether you're deciding if you want your business to be filed as a DBA, which is a sole proprietor, or LLC. Most times people opt for the DBA, which I've even done in the past because it's the cheapest option, and you may not be sure how far you want your business to go. But I've learned to go ahead and file it as a LLC if you see your business being something you want to invest in long term, because you save yourself some headache on the latter end. So say that you have some debt, or you've collected some business credit cards or whatever. You don't want that debt on your personal. You want that to be attributed to your business. And for that to happen, you'll need to have an LLC. So sometimes it takes you to go ahead and invest that $300. And I say $300 because in the state of Texas, it costs $300 to file. But if you're somewhere like Arkansas, it's $45. So why not go ahead and invest that $300 or $45 to save you on the front end from potentially being sued by someone, or potentially having debt that now will be on collections on your personal credit. You don't want to do that. So you want to separate your business by investing in that LLC. So if you have the $300, go ahead and spend it. Go ahead and use the $300 for filing for your LLC and legitimizing your business, so that you save yourself some headache on the front end, and you won't have to go through all the legalities on the back end of, potentially having collections on your credit, or potentially being sued personally by someone because of bad business. And for those business owners that may be starting off with limited funds, maybe you write a list of what you need. I know for me, I've always created a list. Sometimes I do it weekly, sometimes I do it monthly, and I submit it to God and say, these are the things that I need for my business to take me to the next level or help me be more successful. And what I've watched is every time that I'm disciplined enough to sit down, take the time out, write a list, right beside it how much it costs and the date that I needed it by or what I need it for, I've watched God just send people to either sow into my business because I've done that, or he'll send people to actually want to do the service for me, or he will send the money. And a lot of times that's also where discipline comes in, because you have to be disciplined to use the money for what you have set aside or allotted it for. If you have $500 and you set that aside to say, hey, I'm going to file my LLC, I'm going to get a logo made, then use it for that. You know, a lot of times we'll say, well, you know what, I got this $500, I'm going to just go out to eat instead, or I'm going to go shopping instead, or I'm going to go put this towards a vacation. And to me, I just feel like those are things that are already going to come with me being an accomplished business owner. So I'm going to sacrifice that for that now because I know it's going to come later. So instead, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to invest in my business. And I think having a mindset like that will take you to another level as a business owner alone. Just having a mindset where you're willing to sacrifice now for later is going to set you aside from business owners who want to be flashy now, who want to have it all now. That a lot of times those type of businesses cannot be sustained, and you want a business that is balanced and can be sustained, which causes for you to be disciplined and pay the price up front. Sacrifice some time now, sacrifice some money now, sacrifice some of the things that you love to do. Maybe you have a a monthly budget for certain things that are activities that you love. That's great. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't invest in those things, but maybe take a break from them and pull that money so now you can go file for your LLC and you have the funds. Or now you can go pay somebody to do your logo. Or now you can go pay to take a course for something that's going to help put money back into your businesses. I know a lot of people, a lot of times the grant classes or the grant courses sound like a scam. But I have learned that a lot of times those people have so much knowledge. Me personally, I've helped other business owners secure over $55,000 worth of grants alone. Just because I sat down, took some time to learn about grants, learn about the process of applying, learning about how you find out about them, what news dashboards do I need to be a part of to hear from them. And now I've been able to send those opportunities to other business owners, and they've been able to secure funding. But that took me to pay the price to take these workshops and pay the price by utilizing my time to look up people on YouTube, vet people out, other business owners out who say they have information that's going to help. And so if you can sacrifice that now, your business is going to be so much better off in the long run. And for me, my goal isn't just to help businesses make money, it's to help businesses be able to sustain the money that they're making. Because if it was only about the money, when you get it, if you don't know how to sustain it, if you don't know how to save your money, reinvest your money to make more, then I really feel like I'm doing business owners a disservice. So what I'm saying is pay the price now, so that not only you can grow your business, but also so you can get to the point in sustaining your business by having a mindset that says, let me go learn and invest in the resources I need to grow my business. And that is it for this episode, but we do have a few housekeeping notes. If you are someone who has not started your business, or someone who even is in the beginning phases of starting your business, and you need someone to just bounce ideas off of, or even if you're actually ready to pay the price and invest in your business by getting your LLC filed and things like that, we would love to have you as part of the Creative Consulting family. My business, that's what we do. We help business owners launch. And so if you need help, I want you to reach out to me. Our website is www.clarissas, CLARISSAS, creativeconsulting.com. And if you mention this podcast, I will give you 15% off your entire service. So just say, hey, I listened to you on the podcast and I need help with my business. I'll give you 15% off any of the services that are listed on our website. So all of them, there are no restrictions or anything. So anything that you see on the website, I will give you 15% off, because my goal is to still save you money, but I want you to get your business legitimized. I want you to take your business to the next level. And so if you need to reach me on social media, again, my ID is the Clarissa Christine, and we are here every Tuesday giving you tips on how your faith plays a huge role in the daily decisions you make as a business owner. So make sure you reach out to us on there, as y'all do a really good job with. So I just want to shout out to y'all, because y'all be in the DMs saying that these little tips and little snippets help, and that really encourages me to keep going and keep making podcast episodes. So I just want to say I really appreciate that. And if you know someone who could use this information, or they are a new business owner and they may need a push and they may need some help, go ahead, send this podcast over to them. Share it through Apple, Spotify, Google, Pandora. It's so many that we've linked the podcast to. So just make sure whatever platform that you use, you go ahead and share it with them, because we want to be a resource for everybody in the kingdom who is looking to really take their business to the next level. And we don't want you to feel that you don't have anybody on your side. A lot of business owners start and they feel like they have to do it all on their own. And that's really what pushed me to even start my consulting business. Is I never want a business owner to feel like they're alone. You can do this. The dream or the business that you have in your mind, the ideas that you have, the gifting that you have, it is for a purpose and a reason, and you can do it. And we want to be that team behind you, telling you and rooting you on, letting you know you can do it. So do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, or you just need someone to talk to or discuss your business ideas with. Also, make sure next week you tune in, because we will have another great episode of your favorite new podcast, Faith It Till You Make It, the podcast where faith meets entrepreneurship and business. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you next time.